Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract wealth effortlessly, while others struggle in a constant cycle of lack, despite working twice as hard? What if everything you've been taught about money has been based on an illusion, a collective deception that has kept generations trapped in financial struggle? For centuries, humans have been conditioned to view money as something external, something to be chased and hunted like an elusive prey. We've been told that wealth belongs to the fortunate few, the specially gifted, or those born into the right circumstances. But what if I told you that this fundamental belief about money is the very thing blocking its flow into your life? Has this ever happened to you, working tirelessly toward financial goals, only to feel like you're running on a treadmill, exhausted, but going nowhere? The truth about money, a truth that Carl Jung himself recognized, is both liberating and unsettling. Money is not an independent force that exists outside of you. It is, in its purest form, a direct reflection of your internal state, a mirror that precisely shows back the vibration you hold around abundance. When you live in fear and scarcity, money responds accordingly, seeming to flee from your grasp. But when you cultivate a state of inner security and wholeness, it flows to you as naturally as water seeks its level. What's most fascinating is that this reflection doesn't operate on our conventional understanding of cause and effect. It's not a distant reward for hard work done today. It's an immediate response to the vibration you maintain right now. Stay with me until the end of this video, because what you're about to discover might completely transform your relationship with abundance forever. But before we begin, please hit the like button and let me know where in the world you're watching from today. It's always fascinating seeing who's joining us from around the globe. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos. What Carl Jung referred to as manifesting money from nothing isn't some mystical trick or esoteric ritual. It's a living law, the same fundamental principle that governs how a tiny seed grows into a mighty oak, how planets maintain their orbits, or how the entire universe expands. This living law doesn't respond to desperate wishes or anxious pleas. It responds only to deep conviction, to certainty, to knowing. And perhaps most revolutionary of all is the understanding that this manifestation doesn't require time, as we typically understand it. Time itself is merely a construct of our rational minds, a way of making sense of experience. But the invisible field from which all manifestation springs operates simultaneously. What we perceive as miraculous instant manifestation is simply our delayed recognition of something that was already happening on the invisible plane. What would your relationship with money look like if you truly understood that it's not something to be acquired, but a frequency to be embodied? How might your life transform if you stopped seeing yourself as separate from abundance? Now, I want to go even deeper into this topic and reveal the hidden truth that has transformed the financial journey of thousands who have discovered it. When we speak of manifesting money from nothing, we're actually pointing to a profound revelation about the nature of reality itself. This nothing we refer to isn't truly empty. It's a silent field of infinite potential, vibrating with all possibilities before they take physical form. What appears as empty space to our limited perception is actually the richest landscape imaginable, a canvas of pure potential where every possibility already exists. Money, opportunities, connections, and abundance aren't things you need to create from scratch. They're already there in this invisible realm, waiting for your consciousness to command them into visible form. This understanding completely shifts your mindset from one of lack to one of selection. You're not trying to make something appear out of thin air. You're simply choosing from the invisible abundance that already surrounds you, deciding which potentials to bring into your physical experience. The decisions you make at this level of consciousness determine the impact money will have in your material life. Your financial situation isn't happening to you. It's happening through you as a direct reflection of your relationship with this invisible source. Behind the scenes of physical reality, everything, including what we call money, is pure energy vibrating at different frequencies. The chair you're sitting on, the device you're watching this on, your physical body, and yes, even the money in your bank account, all are simply different expressions of energy, each vibrating at their own unique frequency. This is why the law of correspondence is so powerful in financial manifestation. You can never receive or maintain a financial vibration that contradicts your own energetic frequency. If deep inside you're vibrating at the frequency of not enough, the universe will faithfully reflect that vibration back to you through your external circumstances. Those who secretly believe they don't deserve wealth or that money is scarce will keep finding evidence to support those beliefs, not because the universe is cruel, but because it's perfectly responsive. If these insights on manifesting abundance resonate with your journey, hit subscribe to join our community of conscious creators. I share powerful techniques and wisdom that you won't find in conventional financial advice. The transformation begins when you understand that your financial situation isn't trying to tell you something about the world. It's trying to show you something about your own consciousness. Every dollar in your life, or absence of it, is a messenger bearing information about your internal state. This journey of financial awakening isn't about performing elaborate rituals or techniques. It's about recognizing the vibrational nature of money and aligning your inner state with the abundance you wish to experience. When your internal frequency matches the frequency of prosperity, the money doesn't come to you. It comes through you as a natural expression of who you've become. Write, "I am the source" in the comments if this perspective on the invisible realm of manifestation resonates with your own journey of financial transformation. The journey toward financial awakening requires a profound shift in perspective, a complete reversal of everything you've been taught about the relationship between you and money. This shift is both subtle and revolutionary, transforming your entire financial landscape from the inside out. The hidden truth is that scarcity itself is merely an illusion, a collective mindset that humanity has accepted as reality. Think about it. We live in a universe of such abundant creation that billions of stars are born and die each moment, where life continuously regenerates itself, where energy is neither created nor destroyed, only transformed. Scarcity doesn't exist in nature. It exists only in our perception. To undo this powerful illusion that has shaped your financial reality, you must begin by reversing your fundamental perspective. Instead of seeing money as something separate from you, something distant that must be attracted, earned, or deserved, begin to recognize it as a natural extension of your own being, as intrinsic to you as your thoughts or your breath. This revelation leads to a powerful affirmation that has catalyzed countless transformations when truly embraced. Money doesn't come to me. It is already in me. I invite you to repeat this silently now, not as mere words, but as a felt recognition of truth. When this concept shifts from intellectual understanding to embodied knowing, when you feel the truth of it resonating in your cells, the invisible field has no choice but to respond accordingly. Your financial blueprint is being rewritten in this very moment as you absorb this understanding. The decisions you make from this new awareness will carry a different energetic signature than those made from a place of perceived lack. Now, here's where most manifestation teachings fall short. They focus on the power of words and visualization, without addressing the crucial component, the feeling state. The universe doesn't respond to your words or even your thoughts. It responds precisely and only to your vibration, to what you truly feel as you think. When you set an intention for financial abundance, choose a specific amount, not because you need it, but simply to give direction to your creative energy. Whether it's $1,000 or $1 million matters far less than the feeling state you associate with that number. Visualize this sum not as a distant hope, but as a present reality. C. The account statement. Feel the sensation in your body as you notice this amount available to you. Experience the relief, the expansion, the gratitude. The profound secret lies not in the perfection of the mental image, but in the feeling of possession. The emotional certainty that what you desire is already yours on the energetic plane. When you genuinely feel that ownership, without contradiction or doubt, the invisible field immediately begins reorganizing physical reality to mirror that internal state. Comment below with the word abundance if you've ever experienced that moment of alignment where your external reality suddenly shifted to match a new internal conviction you were holding. Here's where the most fascinating paradox in the manifestation process reveals itself. A paradox that, once mastered, becomes the cornerstone of your financial transformation. After you've successfully generated the feeling state of already possessing what you desire, the next essential step requires what might seem counterintuitive. You must let go completely. This surrender is perhaps the most challenging aspect of the journey, yet it holds the key to unlocking the floodgates of abundance. The human mind, with its need for control and certainty, wants desperately to know exactly how and when your desire will materialize. But this very need for control creates resistance in the manifestation process, like clutching sand too tightly, only to watch it slip through your fingers. The revelation that changed my own financial destiny was understanding that the how is not your responsibility. It belongs entirely to the invisible realm of infinite intelligence. Your role in this cosmic dance is to plant the seed through visualization and emotional alignment, and then to practice the sacred art of letting go. Think of it this way. When a farmer plants a seed, they don't dig it up every day to check its progress. Such interference would only disrupt the natural process of growth. Similarly, your financial manifestation requires space to unfold according to its own divine timeline and method. This trust in the invisible process is not passive resignation, it's active faith, a powerful declaration that you believe in forces greater than your conscious mind. Behind the scenes of this letting go, something remarkable occurs. The mind, freed from its obsessive need to control outcomes, opens to receive inspiration from a higher source. And this is where the journey takes another fascinating turn toward inspired action. True manifestation is never about sitting passively, waiting for money to magically appear in your bank account. It involves a delicate balance between surrender and action. But here's the crucial distinction that separates masters of abundance from eternal seekers. The quality of your action matters infinitely more than its quantity. When you've genuinely assumed the internal state of someone who already possesses financial freedom, the external world has no choice but to rearrange itself around this new, energetic blueprint. Ideas begin to emerge with startling clarity. Opportunities appear that were always there, but previously invisible to you. People enter your life carrying exactly the connections or resources you need for your next evolution. The universe speaks to you through the language of intuition, subtle nudges, unexpected inspirations, and synchronicities that cannot be dismissed as mere coincidence. These impulses carry a distinct signature. They arrive with lightness and clarity rather than heaviness and anxiety. They feel like remembering rather than figuring out. When these intuitive prompts arise, act on them immediately, for they are the breadcrumbs leading you along your unique path to abundance. If you've ever experienced that unmistakable feeling of being divinely guided toward an opportunity that later proved significant, type "guided" in the comments below. Now, I want to reveal one of the most powerful revelations in this entire journey of financial transformation. A truth that separates those who briefly taste abundance from those who embody it permanently. This revelation concerns the complete alignment between your inner declaration and your outer expression. When you have inwardly affirmed, "I am prosperous," a profound shift in identity has occurred. Yet many people sabotage this new vibrational blueprint by continuing to speak, act, and think as someone who still experiences lack. This incongruence creates a conflicting message to the universe, like trying to drive with one foot on the gas and one on the brake simultaneously. The breakthrough occurs when you understand that every word you speak, every decision you make, every gesture and choice must be in complete harmony with your declared state of being. This isn't pretending or fake it till you make it. It's a profound spiritual discipline that acknowledges the power of congruence. You are literally training the field of infinite intelligence to recognize who you truly are. Consider how someone who genuinely embodies prosperity would respond to an unexpected bill. Would they panic and speak words of lack? Or would they remain centered in the certainty that resources always flow to them in perfect timing? Would a truly prosperous person constantly check their bank balance with anxiety? Or would they move through the world with quiet confidence that their needs are always met? This mindset shift represents a quantum leap in consciousness. The external behaviors aren't just symbolic actions, they are powerful declarations to the universe about your true identity. As you consistently align your outer expression with your inner knowing, the world has no choice but to respond in kind. Opportunities multiply, synchronicities increase, and what once seemed like fortunate coincidences become your normal daily experience. Behind the scenes of this alignment process lies the ultimate revelation, the hidden truth that Carl Jung and other great spiritual teachers have pointed to throughout the centuries. You are not merely a receiver of abundance, but the very source of it. Subscribe now to continue exploring these transformative principles of abundance. Every video I create is designed to help you break free from limiting beliefs and step into your natural state of prosperity. The revolutionary impact of this understanding cannot be overstated. You are not a creature begging the universe for help, or waiting for some external force to grant you financial freedom. You are creative consciousness itself, expressing in human form. The power that creates worlds flows through you in every moment. Money doesn't come to you from outside. It emerges through you as a natural expression of who you truly are. When your mind fully aligns with this truth, when you feel with absolute certainty that you are one with the source of all abundance, the universe simply mirrors back that state of being. This isn't magical thinking. It's the fundamental law of creation. Your external reality is always a precise reflection of your internal state. This remembrance of your true nature as source energy itself is the ultimate freedom. From this place of knowing, you no longer petition the universe, you command it with the quiet authority of one who recognizes their divine creative power. If this principle of becoming the source rather than a seeker resonates with you at a deep level, write "I am source" in the comments below. As we come to the end of this exploration into the true nature of money and manifestation, I want to thank you for journeying with me into these profound truths. The very fact that this video found its way to you is no coincidence. It's a reflection of your own consciousness expanding, seeking the exact vibration that resonates with your next level of growth. If these principles have stirred something within you, a recognition perhaps of a truth you've always known but had forgotten. I'd love to continue this conversation with you. Subscribe to this channel if you feel called to deepen your understanding of these universal laws. Each week, I share insights and practical guidance for those ready to step into their power as conscious creators. The community forming around these teachings is truly remarkable. Souls from across the globe awakening to their true nature as source energy. If this message found you at exactly the right moment, leave a comment saying, "Divine," in timing, so I can acknowledge your presence here. Your engagement with this content creates ripples in the collective consciousness. Something as simple as leaving a like on this video energetically declares your alignment with these truths and helps others discover these teachings when they're ready. There's a video right here about how to maintain your prosperity consciousness even during challenging circumstances. It's the perfect companion to what we've explored today. Click and continue this journey with me there as we deepen into the practical application of these principles in everyday life. Remember, you are not merely learning about abundance. You are remembering your natural state of being. And in that remembrance lies your freedom.